even though it's not quite 8 o'clock. We're going to be looking this week at marriage, but more important than that, we're going to have our worship brunch. I think there's the third one we're going to have, and they're well received by most people. Not everybody likes everything. That's just how it is in leadership at times. But we're going to be doing that. We're going to begin serving food at 10:15 to the worship team and the elderly, so they can go through first, and we can help them get to the tables and stuff like that. But after that, it's a free fall for everyone to go. And so we'll start our worship service a little late. While worship components, we'll have our children's church. Those things will be happening. And we're going to look in our sanctuary, go way back to Genesis, Genesis chapter 2, the creation account, and look through that at our place as human beings in the created world that God gave us. We're going to look at the difference between men and women, or the relationship of men and women in that regard, and how God sees us in that. And we're going to sort of go forward just a little bit into the idea of chapter 3 and what it means in our relationships this today for us as we walk forward in what God sort of started there in Genesis. It'll be interesting. It's a really fabulous passage of scripture with a lot of little surprises in the words and the various things it's used. It's really full of meaning, and hopefully I can at least scratch some of that out and do it in such a way where I think it's beneficial for us as couples, husbands and wives, those who will be husbands and wives, understanding sexuality and God's intentions for both the male and female sex, and how that interacts with one another in the family unit, okay? And so I'm looking forward to that. If you know somebody that might have interest of either the worship brunch or that, we would encourage you to invite them, and hopefully it'll be something that'll be encouraging to all of us in this, and that we can walk in it and receive and be blessed by it. So looking forward to see you. I'm praying over everyone and looking forward to having a great, great worship day once again this week. Thank you, and look forward to seeing you. Peace and love to you with hope.